Hello everyone. Today is a new episode of my 10 guides. Today's episode I want to dedicate for one more toxic in our game. This one is not as toxic as like Super Conqueror as I showed in the previous guide, not as toxic as Kranwagen or Chieftain. This is a Soviet tier 10 heavy tank, Object 705A. So now you can ask me, why does this tank is toxic if he is not as strong as the other toxics in our game? But I'm gonna answer you, just because of his armor. When this piece of shit begins to play from the sides of his tanks, you just can't do nothing for him. Like, he is just staying, he can't pen you because of his bad penetration, he can't aim on you because of his bad gun depression, and you can do nothing for him either, because he's just staying and spotting you. So, but first things first. So let's begin. First of all, the equipment. I think the best option of equipment on this tank is a hardening in slot. It's always the stabilizer and the rammer. You can choose a turbine instead of stabilizer as well, but here you have to choose what do you want more, a faster position or a better aiming. So it's all on you. So the next one, it's field modification. Here again, if you are taking, unfortunately I didn't have enough time to learn all field modification, but I'm gonna say what I would prefer. First of all, the slot you choose considering your equipment. If you use a stabilizer, you are taking a firepower. If you use a turbine, you are taking mobility. So here I would recommend you to take like left, right, left, left, left. Though on my opinion, this is one of the best options for a field modification. Now I'm gonna show you a abilities of my crew. So first of all, commander. The second one is a gunner. The third one is a driver. And the loader. Here. So now we are gonna look at the armor model of the tank, and we will see why that this dumb fucker is a toxic in our game as well as a other one. So here we have a collision model of Object 705A. Let's begin. The upper detail, 280 millimeters of effective armor. Okay, even like 290. It's for AP. For hits here it would be like 337, 320. The weakest place is 310 millimeters. It is one of the strongest upper details in the game. It's okay. The lower detail, 250 millimeters of effective armor. It's for AP. For hits it would be like 270 if he just stays straight. 300 millimeters. Some tanks like Kranwagen, who doesn't have a good penetration on hits, he won't even pen us into our lower detail and upper detail as well. So you can just stay straight for him and pen and like his shells would bounce from our upper and lower details. So now let's look at the sides of the tank. Behind the track we have 100 millimeters. Behind the screen we have 100 millimeters, and above the screen 180. Okay, we are making diamond. So what can we see? 288 millimeters and ricochet, 520 millimeters and ricochet, and here 640 millimeters and ricochet as well. So there is no guns in the game that can pen his sides when he's making a good diamond. Okay, but we have cheeks on our upper detail. So as we can see, it is 150 millimeters, but if you are making a good diamond, here it would be 400 millimeters. So this is not a weak spot. Only like Jagdpanzer E100 can pen us, but what is very important that Jagdpanzer just have to hit this place as well. So you don't have to be worried about your chicks because they are one of the strongest in the game. You won't get penned in here if you are making the right diamond and don't overturn. If you overturn, of course. Here is 245, but if you overturn, you're gonna just get penned into your sides. So you have to be careful and don't overturn. Let's look at the tower. First of all, as we can see, impacted armor 330. There is only two places where you can find this armor. First of all, under the mask, 330, and close to the barrel, like the ring, here is 330 as well. So the other mask doesn't have any weak spots, like 370, and 1 pixel off, it's already 600. So you don't have to be scared about your mask get penned. So mask is very strong. What about the tower? 400, 360. It is all for AP. For hits, it would be like even more, like 500, 4, 6, like 1600. Okay. Understand. Very, very strong tower. You can just play with it easily. You can see that we have two cupolas, but the right cupola is 350 millimeters of effective armor, and the left one is 360, 70, 50 as well. So, what can we see? We have the roof, 60 millimeters, but we can see a ricochet. So, about the rule of 3 calibers, there is only a FV that can pen us by this rule. So, as a result, we have like one of the strongest armored tanks in the game. Like when he just tries to play from his sides, it is like impossible to pen him anywhere. He doesn't have some weak spots, and after the nerf of hash shells, it is very, very hard to like pen this guy in any spot. So now let's go back to the garage. So now I would like to talk about pros and cons of the tanks. First of all, the tank is pretty small. That's good, including that this piece of shit has like insanely good armor. His sizes are pretty small, so yeah, and the mobility as well, like including his armor, the mobility of the tank is pretty good. The next one is a disadvantages. First of all, we have only -5 degrees gun depression, and as you can see, our tower is on the back of the tank. That means that really often you cannot shoot on your enemies just because of your gun depression. That's bad. That's really awful, actually. The next one is a disadvantage that we have only 650 average damage, not a 750, and we have 14.62 seconds of gun loading. What does it mean? Some tanks campers with average damage for 750 has more and better gun loading than us. That's really fucked up, and our average damage per minute is 2700. That's fucked up as well, and including his dispersion and aiming time, really often you're gonna miss, and if you miss, you're just 15 seconds AFK. That's really bad. That's makes you really upset. So Okay, now let's talk about his shells. First of all, this is AP shells and hits. AP shells have average penetration is 256. That's default, nothing special. Flies 900. That's okay, but could be better. And here is the biggest problem of the tank, his hits. It's only 370 average penetration. That's very bad. It won't be enough really often, and they're gonna bounce really often as well. That's fucked up. So flies 900 meters per second. That's good. That's good because if you take like E100, his hits flies much slower than ours, and but they pans better. So this is like 50-50. So now, and of course, the best option of the tank is his armor, of course. The best plus that makes him playable. So now I'm gonna show you two games. I'm gonna show you how does this tank feels in the like default matches, and yeah, that's it. So let's begin. So let's look at the first match. First of all, pretty bad map for us, because we can't play in the middle, and there is a Super Conqueror Progetta. They're just gonna destroy me in the middle because of their gun depression. One arty, that's okay, but could be better. So we're... oh, we got a hill, so probably I'm gonna try to play under the hill. I mean in the middle. Let me please play here, my friend. Of course, their Super Conqueror sucking dick for. Can you please move a bit? Okay. The match looks like very hard for me and for my tank. Fuck off, you brown piece of shit. Oh, I should go with Foch. There is a lot of enemies here. I could deal a lot of damage, but now... he doesn't see me, or what? Just deal in free damage for their medium tanks. Where are you going, my friend? Of course, the light tank, I mean the low tank, will get a lowest damage I could deal. Of course, that's a fucking default. I can fall down for... oh, I found the brown piece of shit. Fuck off, you little... Okay, I'm gonna... Are you okay, my friend? He doesn't have gun depression to hit me into my back, so I'm just clinching him with my back. Pretty bad match for us. Only 3400 of damage. Not enough, but that was against tier 8 tanks. Their Super Conqueror played really bad, so pretty easy and pretty fast match. Could be more damage if we had like better damage per minute, but it's fine as well. So yeah. So now I'm gonna show you the second match. So let's see. So let's look at the second match. First of all, pretty good. I'm really sorry for this sound. What can I see? Pretty good match map, I mean, for us. Pretty good setup, but two artists, but it's okay, it's city map. I'm gonna play in banana. I don't think they're gonna make me a lot of problems, so it's okay. Almost 30,000 HP in enemy team. Of course, first shot we hit a like the building. They will do nothing here for me, so this guy is not an opponent for us at all. This guy is not opponent as well. This one is playing like moron. Just hitting them through the mask. So as you can see, our average damage is 650 and we already deal it to damage for only 600s. I'm not scared of them at all. This shot is not coming through. They're trying to hit me, to pen me with like hash shells. I'm really sorry again about this sound. If I only just hit these shots, I would already have like almost 3Ks. Actually, probably I should wait for E7. Because he is speaking like an idiot. Yep. And of course I'm gonna hit his tower. That's pretty bad because we don't have damage yet and my teammates already won a... What the fuck? This is something like very, very, very interesting. How did he pen me here? I don't understand actually. Of course we hit his screen. Now he just shot it. I'm gonna try to push a bit forward that I'm gonna shoot. That will let me shoot more accurate. Just killing him through the mask. I don't have any cupola them to hit, so this is easy game for me. Ooh! Here we go! Yep! That was pretty nice. He's trying to run or something. No. He's just hiding behind his teammate's dead body. I want to go forward. I'm gonna pen him here. It is really lucky for us that we are playing against VK, not like some very hard armored tanks. So what can we see? Our tanks lost a hill, so we have to go back. Okay, sorry. I'll try to go even forward and fight with the object. Yep. And now we are gonna fight with this guy. He doesn't even look at us. Why are you so fast? What the fuck? And of course we hits like... I have to clinch him. I have to clinch him because he is gonna kill me faster than me. I have to clinch him and I'm... No. Okay. Somehow my teammates lost the hill. Somehow I just hit like the ground. But it's nothing because we have like 6k damage. It's fine. We just blow up a IS-7 ammo load. So yeah. So as you can see, in city map, this tank I mean is very strong, and in position it is very hard to like get him out from this position. He's just staying. As you could see, I didn't pen so much shots, but my enemies can't push because I'm just staying here. They could not push, they could not do like anything. They are just staying as me, and we are watching at each other. It was really lucky for me that I was playing against VK and that their IS-7 is very dumb. So I mean was very dumb. So I had a lot of options to deal some damage. So now this is on your own. Do you want this tank or not? You just saw 2 games. How does this tank feels in today's random? And on my opinion, it's not enough like some options to him to play. There is a lot of maps where you can fight only from hills, only from your gun depression. This tank can't do that, and yeah. And because of damage per minute, you don't have enough like time to deal a lot damage. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, let me know if you like or not this video in the comments. Let me know what would you like to add in my guides. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.